They're off. They are racing. On the outside, River Cove was sluggish into Strad. Lucky Luciano got a good break. Up there too, Don Vito, Francois P in between them. Snake Dance, grandstand side, shows plenty pace, and that goes off to show speed up with the leaders. Dravidians in the red towards the middle outside of the course. Foyle's War races alongside of it. Then comes Sub Shawi's White Cap racing with no cover in the early stages. Then comes Rebel Flame, who's along the inside. Club Flag is 2 lengths behind that one. Agile Combat's in the middle of the track. Then further back in the running to Ecosystem, Foyle's War's racing towards the rear with River Cove. 500 metres left to go. Francois P moved into the lead. It took it over. Second place, Lucky Luciano. On the grandstand side of Snake Don seems to be under pressure. Don Vito up the inside is now fourth. Dravidian and Sub Shawi's trying to make their runs together, but Francois P is the horse to overhaul. Lucky Luciano in the middle of the course has got a big race to run. In fact, has now dropped out the back door and under pressure for place accumulator purposes. Don Vito up the inside is staying on. Club Flag is further back. Francois P though skipped away. It's not in doubt here. Francois P will be your winner. This race is on for second between Don Vito and Lucky Luciano, but Francois P wins it. Second goes to Lucky Luciano. Then came Don Vito into third, and fourth goes the way of Club Flag.
Welcome back to the winners' enclosure and to the winning interview for the third race, which was the opening leg of the pick six, and it's been won by Francois P, who's won it well. Now, if you had the sound turned down and you'd looked at the betting, you might have thought this was the odds-on favourite, but I can just see that the odds-on favourite is getting a bit of a water down here. Lucky Luciano has run in second. It seems to be pretty distressed after the running of that race, but Francois P, nice name for a horse. I see it's by Captain L, so no doubt it's been named after Francois P now. And he's won like a captain.
You know, and exactly, Nico. And I mean, can't he throw them a stallion? Geez, he throws beautiful horses, and you know, big, strong horses, and with a lot of heart and ability. And you know, this horse, you know, we're always worried about going to the start. Poor little guy last time rode him and he bolted to the start. He's a bit of a nervous horse, so the kid did well to actually get him to stop him at the start. So I took him down quietly and jumped and travelled beautifully with me. You know, just nicely off the bridle, and had two horses either side of me, nice company for him. And he won a nice race. Once I pressed the button, he just kicked, didn't he?
Yeah, he kicked well. He's a good looker, as you say. So all to play for as he goes into his next year, and as he turns a year older now.
100%. You know, a better 3-year-old for sure. Yeah. You know, look at the size of this guy. You know, he can be anything, really. Yeah. He actually gave me a very, very nice feel.
Good to win in these colours, man. Yukon Gold won on Tuesday, but this man's a big supporter of the game, isn't he, I Snyman?
100%, Nico. And you know what? It's always an honour riding winners for this man. You know, he brings a checkbook out. He spends money in this industry, and you know, and he supports it, you know, right through, and not shy to spend money buying horses. And that's why, you know, success must come their way. You know, they spend the dollars, and why not? Just a great gentleman to ride for as well. And of course to Mike and to Adam as well, their team. They've had a great season, and I'm blessed. And I
wanted to ask you about your season, because you recently came back from overseas. You settled back into the way of life. How was, as the curtain comes down on the season, how did it go for you? You seem to have had a very good season.
I've had a great season, you know. Very thankful for all the support I've got, especially from Mike Azzie and Jeff Woodruff, Mike de Kock, Gary Alexander. You know, there's so many trainers to name, you know. I can't name them all. So just a big thank you to them and to the owners, guys like Ivan, you know, just great guys. And of course, and let's hope it continues, and maybe we try and go a little bit further next season.
Yeah, well, we're privileged to have you back in this country and riding amongst our ranks again.
No, it's always a privilege. It's an honour talking to you, Nico. Thank you.
Thank you very
Thanks.
much. Thank you so much to Rob Fradd. Here's Adam Azzie. Well, Julie spoke to you, and she came back after interviewing all of you out there and said to me, Nico, you've got to include this horse. I said, but there's a couple that are beaten. I said, no, it had excuses first time out, and sure did, because look how it's romped home today.
Yeah, Nico, you know, he's shown us decent work at home. He's a bit of a keen horse, so we've had to work around that. Unfortunately for Jared, when he ran first time out, he put his feet in the irons and he just ran away to the start. So obviously did half his way on the way down there. The jockeys were walking and they said they just saw this horse come flying past them. So unfortunately for him, that didn't work out first time out. But great ride by Robbie. You know, he's really good on these keen horses. He's got great hands. So he brings them back to him and lets him just stride out and enjoy their race. And when he picks them up to move forward, they do it.
Yeah, and well, you've had two winners this week for Ivan, so he must be pretty chuffed. I know he does lots of work outside the country. Have you been in touch with him?
No, I haven't. I know my dad has, so just very big thanks to Mr. Snyman for all his support. You know, it's really valued, and we just hope that the success can continue.
What about anything coming up today?
We've got Eastern Cobbler later on in the 6th race. You know, if he stays, I think he could go close. So yeah, count him in your places.
And what about Patala Palace? I see he takes his place on Saturday. Oh, there was a fair comeback run. I thought he looked exceptional. What's the take on Patala for Saturday?
Yeah, Nico, we were very happy with his comeback run. Yeah, the main thing was that he came out of it sound. It's taken us 8 months to get him back to the track, so we are very happy with that. Robbie nursed him through the race, and he came through that very well. We're just a little bit worried that this might have just come a bit too soon, but if he runs in the first 5, I think it'll be a great run from him. Not saying that he can't be there. He is a classy horse, and if he's anywhere near his best, he'll make them run, but it might have just come a little bit too soon.
Thanks very much, Adam, and all the best to your dad.
All right, great, Nick. I just want to say thanks to my dad and well done to the team back at home and our sponsors winning form.
Thanks very much to Adam Azzie, and a good win here. Francois P has won it and has beaten the favourite Lucky Luciano, which has finished back in second. That St. John Grey runner, Don VITO, I see has run into the money, finishing back in third. Next up will be the jackpot.